Darren, listen, something like that, what happened at the end of the game there, puts everything into perspective, doesn't it? And it makes it difficult to talk about football, but, you know, on first reports, the guy is responding in the ambulance, and that's good news, isn't it?
Well, I think out of the night, that's probably the best bit of news we've had if he's recovering, and most important, there's no question, when life starts involving people's lives, and football is irrelevant. It was surreal, really, you know, and I could hear a lot of shouting from the right of me, and I didn't know what it was, and then obviously the physio said to me, look, someone's, you know, collapsed, and we stopped the game, and then it went on and on. We weren't too sure what to do. I spoke to the ref about just calling it there and then because there was only 2 minutes to go. But he did the right thing, took everyone off. The gentleman's obviously gone in the ambulance, and we've played the extra 5 minutes, but the most important thing is hopefully he's recovering.
Yeah, thoughts to him from everyone from the
Absolutely.
club. Onto the game, I mean, you couldn't have got off to a better start, could you? And, you know, we were flying at that stage.
We just keep shooting ourselves in the foot, really, and I was sat upstairs, sat beside Bob, 2-0, and we looked comfortable. We played the win very well because we had it to our advantage. We could have got a third, but we can't keep scoring 3 goals to win a game of football. That just doesn't work. That just doesn't go hand in hand. And the goals we're giving away are poor, and that's been the biggest Achilles heel for us at the moment, really. We keep giving away soft goals, and I thought the first half was, for people watching, exciting. The second half I thought was quite boring. I thought it petered out. I thought it became really difficult for us because we were against the wind. We tried to play with more width because really we only had Kyle as a recognised striker. My worry was one of the strikers got injured, and it just so happened. I thought when Britt went off, we lost our impetus in the team. I really did. But that's no disrespect to Kyle and Swanee. It's just not natural position for Danny. So I tried to change it and go too wide, really wide. But whether it was a pitch or not, we couldn't get the ball to them, and that makes it difficult when you play that way. So it could be a good result for us. You know, we go there, we're positive we'll get the right result. You know, we're going there, one game of football. Over 90 minutes, might be 120 minutes, might even be penalties. We're positive, and I'm confident we'll get a result.
You had selection problems ahead of the game, obviously, because of strikers and new defenders being cup-tied. How difficult was that for you, decision-wise?
Well, decisions I had to make really were obviously in the centre-half area, but I think Nat's been doing that well at left-back. I wanted to keep him there, so it left me with Sean and Michael. And then I had a decision to make between Craig and Mark, and I just went a plump for Craig. I think he's brought a freshness to us. In the end, he's probably going to be disappointed with his second half performance. And then I felt I had to go with Kyle and Brett, really. Kyle was my only other recognised striker. Put McCann back in the team because I felt we could get control of that area of the pitch. I thought that didn't happen. I just want Jermaine's energies in there. But, you know, the decisions I made were not easy ones. The one playing Kyle up front that was a simple one. I had to go with 2 strikers. And to be honest, I thought the boy did well. I thought Bass did well. I was pleased with him. Lovely lad, works his socks off, great trainer. I thought he held it up for us, he was strong. I thought, again, that's 3 games he's played, he's not getting a bit of luck with his teammates in the sense of Britt's gone off. I thought them 2 caused all sorts of problems. So I was pleased, he was a real positive for us.
With him scoring today, it's his first goal for Peterborough United. How much confidence will that give him? Because you know him, you see him in training. Will that help him?
He's trained really well, and I said to him, look, just play as you train. You know, don't change anything. Be aggressive, hold it up for us. He scored. I was really pleased. I thought he did well. I thought he was a real positive on that.
The red card for them obviously took Britt out the game. What is the news with Britt? Because when he was coming off, it looked like a nasty eye injury.
He's got obviously an eye injury, and we'll have to assess it. We'll hopefully be fit Saturday, and then the worry is that something that happens again to it. You'd have to be very unfortunate, but you don't want to have, you know, long-term damage to the eye. So, but we're confident he'll be fit Saturday. Yeah, I haven't seen it again. I think where he's caught him, it's a clear send. I thought the other boy should have been sent off, Thompson, for his tackle on Swanson. I've had a couple of players sent off for less, and I thought they should have had a couple sent off. But listen, it sets it up perfectly for the second leg. We've now got a really heavy schedule. We'll be in tomorrow, we'll go through it again. We've got a big game Saturday.
Yeah, just to touch on their equaliser, Brisley own goal, and you know, quite unfortunate for the lad.
Yeah, but both goals are awful.